the field. It's a miracle. Tennessee has pulled a miracle.
What's up, everybody? This is Titans Rossi. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Hope everybody had an awesome 4th of July. I wanted to make a video tonight because I'm just a little frustrated with what I've seen recently online and things like that. And as a Titans fan, we're used to getting snubbed. We're used to getting the cold shoulder. We're used to not getting the publicity that we all want and that we all desire. Even when our team does awesome, even when we go to the conference championship games, I know we haven't quite reached that level that we want to reach, but we're getting closer. Vrabel's brought a winning attitude to this team, this organization. The city is ready to go. Everybody's excited. This is the most anticipated season that we've had in many years, to be honest. The real, true anticipation. So I'm super excited about the season. And I looked at a list earlier, a couple things that I read online. There was a list that came out. I think NBC put it out about basically the most overrated teams coming into the 2021 season. And I kind of wanted to go through them myself because they definitely are overrated. And then I want to kind of tie it into the Vegas odds, the list of Super Bowl odds, and just show you like even how much Vegas is putting stock in these overrated teams. So, anyways, starting off first is Denver Broncos. Basically, they're getting super hyped right now. Of course, coming into last season, they were really hyped up. Everybody thought Drew Lock was going to be this incredible player. Well, turns out he was horrible. He threw 16 TDs and 15 interceptions. He didn't finish the season. They ended up using Jeff Driscoll, Brett Ripien. Of course, Locke got hurt. It was kind of this carousel of quarterbacks. I think even one game they had to use somebody that wasn't even a quarterback. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Peyton Lindsay or something like that. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Anyways, there's a lot of rumors going on that Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the Broncos. That seems to where he might want to go. It wouldn't surprise me if they pull it off, considering they got Manning before. Elway there has got a lot of pull in the NFL world with quarterbacks. So yeah, I mean they're getting basically hyped just based on the fact that Aaron Rodgers might come there. If he does, then Denver's going to be tough. They're going to be a tough team to stop. Their defense should get better this year, be back to maybe where it was, but we all know having a good quarterback can turn a whole team around, not just offense but defense, because it just kind of, first of all, it gives the team confidence that they can win. Second of all, it keeps the defense off the field, and also they don't have to put up as many. They don't have to hold the other team to a lot of points. They can just rely on the offense to put up a lot of points. And they don't have to hold the opposing team to a low number of points. They can kind of rely on the offense a little bit. As we saw that with the Titans last year. We won 11 games last year with one of the worst defenses we've had in history. The worst third down defense in NFL history. It was incredible. Next, San Francisco. Of course, they're going to be overhyped. Jimmy Garoppolo's still there, but they got Trey Lance. Garoppolo went out last year. Nick Mullins came in. They were 6-10. Kittle got injured. it was just a bad year, just a bad overall year. A lot of injuries for the 49ers. I don't buy into this whole Trey Lance just being this amazing superstar right off the bat. I mean, he might be good, but should they be considered, Super Bowl favorites? And you'll see that in the list. They're actually fifth in Vegas odds to go to the Super Bowl. And it's shocking. To me, it's absolutely shocking where the Titans are. Granted, we haven't been to a Super Bowl in a long time. You'll see later in the list where the Titans are. It's pretty just, I mean, to not even be considered in the top, at least the top 10. You'll see where we are. The next team, of course, New England Patriots. Which, I mean, they should do a lot better this year. They added a lot of players on defense, offense. They added Matt Judon, Kyle Van Noy, Jalen Mills, Dante Hightower will be back. I think he had opted out. Of course, we all know they added Jonnu Smith, Hunter Henry, Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne. So Cam Newton's there, Mac Jones is there. They're battling for the starting spot. I think Cam's going to win it. I mean, if you look at the season Cam Newton had last year, I know there's a lot of Cam Newton supporters out there, but he had an absolutely terrible season last year. I mean, he couldn't even make throws. And then there's training camp videos this year where he's not making throws. I don't know. I don't think he's quite come back from that injury. And I don't know if y'all saw the fight this weekend, the UFC fight with Conor McGregor, and he broke his tibia. And sometimes it's hard to come back from injuries. It's especially when you're older. It gets a lot harder to come back from injuries and be the player you once was. Be half the player you once was. You look at, I mean, now I know this is UFC, but look at Anderson Silva. He never really came back. You look at a lot of these guys, even in the NFL, who've had major surgeries towards the latter half of their careers, and they didn't quite pan out. And I don't dog any players. I hope the best for anybody. I hope Cam Newton does have a good season. I don't like the Patriots, but I don't wish ill will on anybody. Next, LA Rams. I think the Rams, I wouldn't call it overhyped for the Rams. They went 10-6 last year with Goff at the helm. They had an incredible defense. Now they add Matthew Stafford, and if Matthew Stafford can play at the caliber that he's been playing at, I mean, he's done really well even later on in his career. Even last year he was doing good until that happened. But I think the Rams could be a pretty good team this year. So now I want to go down the list of the Vegas odds, and we're going to start at number one because I just want to kind of get to where the Titans are listed. So the first team, of course, we all expect this, the Kansas City Chiefs. Wah, wah, wah. So they're going to be up there as long as Mahomes is healthy. I know that Frank Clark just got charged for something. Oh, he had a gun in his car, and he's already been charged before. He's could be facing jail time, could be facing suspension. Frank Clark is huge for their defense. If they lose him, it could be a really big blow. They added two offensive linemen to shore up the line. So, I think they're going to be pretty darn good. Even if Clark goes out, they're probably still going to be pretty darn good. Number two, Tampa Bay, of course. They deserve to be in it. They won the Super Bowl. Brady's back. The whole team is back. It's the only team in 20 years in the NFL to retain all their players from the previous season. So, Tampa Bay is going to be a good team. They're going to be a force. I think they might even be better than last year. Number three, the Rams, which I mean, maybe. I could see them being top five. Um, it all depends on, it all hinges on how Stafford plays. Can he get them to where Goff couldn't? I mean, Goff's been pretty bad ever since the Super Bowl. Um, he's not been that great of a quarterback. He's more of a game manager. Stafford is a baller. Put a good team around him. I think we've all wanted to see that with Stafford. Football fans. He's been in Detroit. He's been faithful to Detroit, and he was just on a bad team, and he still put up great numbers. So number five, the 49ers, of course, which I don't get this at all. I don't get this one bit. Like, why are they number five? Doesn't make any sense to me. You got a rookie quarterback. You got Jimmy Garoppolo, which has been absolutely terrible too. It's the 49ers, I guess. Number six, the Ravens, which I don't, I think they should be a little lower too. I I don't think they have a better chance than us. I'm not buying into the Lamar Jackson thing anymore. I think he's a great quarterback. I don't know if he's a great quarterback. He's a really good quarterback. If he can return to form and get back to where he was a couple years ago, then yeah. But typically with quarterbacks like him, the league tends to get their number. They tend to kind of figure out how to stop this guy. They beat the Titans in the playoffs. I blame that on the offensive play calling mainly. We should have won that game. Next, Cleveland Browns. Of course, they're on the list, and I think the Browns are going to be really good this year. So I think that's a fair thing at number seven. Number eight, the Green Bay Packers. Now, if Aaron Rodgers is not on this team, that's going to go way down. So that's basically contingent on Aaron Rodgers. Packers are always up there. Of course, we got number nine. Guess who number nine is? Dallas. The Cowboys always get all the love. I don't even want to talk about Dallas. Whatever, moving on. Number 10, the Colts. Of course, they put the Colts above the Titans, even though we won the division. Now, I mean, we did both have the same records, and it's basically because Jacksonville helped us out. I think it's a fair spot for the Colts. So yeah, we'll see where they go. I mean, that's all contingent on Carson Wentz and what they can do. Number 11, Seattle. I guess Russell Wilson's staying there. Seattle's always going to be a contender, or at least up there. Number 12, of course, the Patriots. I just don't. I mean, maybe that's a fair spot for them, considering their pedigree and what they've done in the past, but I just don't see Cam Newton doing that. Maybe Mac Jones can get them, but I just don't see the Patriots being Super Bowl contenders. I don't think I would put them at number 15, 16. The Saints, 13th. I don't know where they're getting that from. So we'll see what happens there. The Dolphins, number 14, the Dolphins. I don't see it either. I mean, you got Tua is going to be the quarterback starting this year. I guess that's all right for them. 14th, they were feisty last year. Number 15, the Chargers. I actually think the Chargers are going to do well. They've been a heck of a surprise. We all know what the rookie quarterback has done there. He's just straight up came in and was awesome. He was incredible. And so let's get to number 16. Guess who number 16 is? The Tennessee Titans. And it's just another blatant sign of disrespect. The Titans should at least be number 10, I think. I'm not saying that, we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. We got Julio Jones, blah, 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 blah. But based on what we did last year, considering the defense we had, and the pieces that we've added this year, I think we should at least be 10 or 9 or even 8, essentially this is a power rankings list, and I think that we should at least be number 10, if not 9, 8, or 7th. We should at least be mentioned in the top 10. We've got faster on defense. Yes, we're younger in the secondary, but we've added some key pieces: Bud Dupree, Danico Autry. So, I was just kind of leave it there, and tell me what you guys think. Where should the Titans be favored to win the Super Bowl? What should our true power ranking be? Where should we be at? What do you think about us getting snubbed all the time? I don't think it's ever going to change really until we win a Super Bowl. Might even take 2 Super Bowls for us to be mentioned, on a steady basis. Who knows? So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos and subscribing. I think we're a little above 250 now, so I'm hoping to get to 300. I think in a couple weeks when training camp starts, I'm going to start doing live videos. I would like to get to 300 and start doing these live videos for you guys and interacting with all y'all. But I really appreciate y'all watching and tuning in, and everybody commenting. And let's give a shout out to the Titan Upload Network. This channel is a part of that network, and give a shout out to them and all the other guys putting in work out there for the two-tone blue. Salute to you guys. You're doing an awesome job. And yeah, as we say at the Titan Upload Network, tighten up that like button, and let's go. It's time. It's our time. So tighten up.